Hi, it's Rachel with Theodore, and today he and I are going to do a heel review. So last week I did kind of a general review of everything with Theodore to see what he needed to work on, and he was a little bit rusty on his heel, especially with his sit on the side. So that's what we're going to focus on today. This will be really useful if you're say going into Petco or the vet, or walking down one of those narrow beach paths and everything, areas that might be really crowded and have other dogs that you don't know. It's good to have Theodore in a heel so that he's close to you, you have his attention, and you have full control of him, just so that you can kind of reduce his interaction with the other dogs to avoid any difficulties like that with him. So we are going to start out with Mr. Theodore, and as you can see, he just took a dip in the pool, so he should be nice and refreshed. I'm just going to start out with our healing, see how he's doing, and see what he needs to work on this week. So, come here, Theodore. Good boy. Sit. Good, sit. He seems very responsive this week. That's great to see. All right, Theodore, heel. Heel. Sit. Theodore, sit. Good heel. Good boy. Heel. Heel. Sit. Good heel. Good boy, heel. Ready? Heel. Sit. Sit. Good heel, Theodore. Good boy. All right, that was really good. I think Theodore might have been having just an off week last week, and so he's doing really well. Sometimes he gets a little bit speedy, and so as you can see, I'm holding the leash to kind of keep him back. Now remember, the proper way to hold a leash is you have the loop. You put your thumb through the loop of your right hand, and then make a fist like this. That way the leash is nice and secure in here, and no matter how hard he pulls, it's nice and comfortable, and the leash cannot slip out of your hand this way. Then you can control the slack with your left hand. Now, with Theodore was, kind of pulling ahead of me a little bit, I was controlling the slack, kind of keeping him back a little bit, and he was doing a very good job. I know Theodore can pull really hard on the leash when he wants to, and it wasn't taking much correction to get him to kind of stay back. And while I was pulling him back, I was reminding him to heel, because he does know the command, and so it just takes a little refreshing and reminding and letting him know that he can't get away with pulling or anything like that. His sits are doing a lot better, but I still want to focus on doing a lot of healing exercises, stopping, so that he will sit automatically, because I'm still having to ask him to sit, but he does do it. Also, the first time he sat, he kind of swung out around and was turned the other way. And so what I'm going to do is practice up against this wall and stop there so that he can't swing his body around, so he gets used to sitting nice and close next to me. So those are kind of the three things that we're going to focus on. So when I practice the sits, I have more wall space along here that's not in the camera, but I'll try to show you farther down so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So, Theodore, come here. Sit. Good, sit. Alright, this is the perfect starting position, and this is how we want him to be every time we stop our healing pattern. Theodore, heel. right, this is another really great example. Yeah. Sit. Good, sit. Heel. Sit. Sit. Good, heel. Heel. Sit. Sit. Good, heel, Theodore. Good boy. Heel. Sit. Good heel, Theodore. Good heel. Okay, so he's doing better. He's very responsive with his sits. Still not quite doing them on his own, but as you can see when I was walking away, he was sitting nice and close and straight next to me, which is great, and doing well going against the wall. So just getting close up against there, having him sit, so that way you have a little more control. You just have to guide him into where you want him in terms of your body. So not too far back, not too far forward, and he can't really turn. So that's why we like to practice it there. Now he is being very good. He's very responsive when I say heel and start to pick my foot up. He gets up and starts walking with me right away. So I'm glad that he's that in tune and that he is that comfortable with the command. So I'm just going to do some more healing patterns, throw in some pace changes, so walking super slow or doing kind of a speed walk, just so that he pays a little bit more attention to me and we can really focus on him staying right in line with me and not lagging or pulling. So, Theodore, come here. Sit. Good, sit. Ready? Heel. Now, this is a slow one. Sit. Good heel, Theodore. Good boy. Good boy. All right, that was very good. I love how attentive he's being. You can see he's looking up at me, watching me slow down, and he wasn't pulling at all, so that's great to see. Now I'm going to do fast as we walk away. Ready? Heel. 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 Theodore. Heel. Good heel, Theodore. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. That was wonderful. As you can see, as I was coming back, I did a fast pace and I slowed right down into a super slow pace. Theodore was being super responsive, which is great. He was watching me, and this last time he blew me away. He sat all by himself without me having to ask him. Now, as you could see, as we were coming back, he kind of went off to the side a little bit. So that time, just redirect him with the leash and tell him to heel again. Now, by always practicing with him on your left side, that will help Theodore know and kind of get used to that and get in the habit of it to always be on your left side. He's doing really well today. I think that since he can be quite the sled dog on the leash and pulling, it helps that he's had a little bit of exercise here. So the edge has kind of been taken off of his energy. And luckily he had a nice refreshing dip in the water park. And so he kind of has his energy back up. So I think this is a perfect energy level to work in with Theodore. You can see that he was in a good mood, very responsive. I see a big improvement from last week, so that's great. He's definitely watching me and paying attention to me a lot. So that's really good to see. This is Rachel and Theodore, and we are working on heel.